And I think that sometimes when certain topics are brought on, I think a lot of people just expect to hear men slander. So
I think that's it feels like the narrative now. Like you might read the comments and someone will be like, "Oh, I'm waiting for the XYZ to come and start saying."
no, because I even posted a video on my TikTok like about men like don't be sleeping at every woman's house. And I meant that from a place of love because it's true. Like I see a lot of guys I know going through things, and I'm like, well, if you stop hopping from every bed, every house, eating from every kitchen, some of these things are spiritual. Like, don't be doing all of that. And the comments I got from men were really good. They were really, really good. So I'm glad that men got like the nice side of it and that I actually care because I've seen a lot of guys I know be going through stuff, and I don't want them to go through those things, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, men shouldn't be doing that anyway.
No, but I think that why you smile like that?
No,
You really don't believe what you're saying, man. Your brother was grinning there too. Sorry, Brendan, we live, by the way. We're live, by the way. That is hilarious. Richard was just giggling. How are you gonna give man a speech about man's like, yeah, it's true, man.
No, I'm just thinking, just for real. Like, obviously, Anyway, please continue.
What's happening, people? Welcome to Free Shots Live at 9 with your boy Marvin Abbey. Tazer Black is either in the air or you might have touched down in Australia right now. So them man are doing R&B Australia, Perth edition, Melbourne, somewhere, you know.
Big up.
Wouldn't have a shrimp on a barbie and all that. Don't know. Give me a lager.
Barbie. Where's the Barbie?
Give me a lager. I was going to swear, but anyway.
Where's the baby?
You've got two special guests. Wagwan, can you just give your names, where you're from, who you are?
Oh, so I thought I was going to a lady first. I thought ladies first. And I'm like, no, cool.
No, Brent don't care about all that stuff.
Yeah. My name is Richard, and that's it.
You've been on before anyway, like you don't know.
I don't need to do an introduction, but because of your asking, you know.
Whoa, what's that?
That's Brent.
He's got his own sound effects. Of course he has.
It's an ad. And Nick?
Oh, hey, it's me, your favourite homegirl, Nicky.
Nick actually is one of the homegirls. Like, Nick is one of them, like, she's got homegirl, like, characteristics. Like,
homegirl energy. We've never met before, have we?
No, but I did watch your show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
You know you trust someone, like, as in, like, Nick's kind of person that, like, I could leave something and be like, Nick, I left this thing in your house, or I left this in your car, like, do you know what I'm saying?
You know you're going to get it back.
But certain people, I ain't really seen that, you know?
You sure you left it here,
yeah? I left my wallet in your car.
What, my car, though? What, you questioning reality and all that?
Oh, that's good to know, guys. Thank you. That's really nice.
Good qualities.
Man lied still.
Thank you. Oh, you lied?
No, I'm joking.
Ouch.
I'm joking.
A man do lie often, though. Bit too often, still.
Lie?
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Is that a rabbit hole you want to go down?
No.
Okay.
I don't mind, but I don't know if you're...
Cool. No. I've said enough.
Let me just check. I sent you the thing, the link, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm just posting it.
I've done that. Thank you. Too kind. So how was the rest of your night, mate?
I just went on.
Yeah? Simple things. Okay. I hear it.
We got everyone in the chat, 52 people so far. Big up Davina from Birmingham.
Sorry, Nicky, let me ask you a question.
Of course.
What's your favourite film?
My favourite film, like ever?
Yeah.
Goodfellas.
The man just looked at each other like...
Wait, why? I heard Margot.
No, because I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, that's not what.
I love gangster movies.
I might have said Wicked or something like that.
I've never even seen Wicked.
I've never seen it either.
Yeah.
What's it? No, but yesterday I told one girl said to me yesterday. I say no, I won't say one girl. One of my friends said to me yesterday. Can't remember something about films. I said I like Grease. She couldn't believe it.
That's a good film.
She's like, no, you're lying. I said, I like Grease. What do you mean?
You like what you like.
She's like, she couldn't believe it. So I think maybe she looked at me when I said I like Grease is how we're looking at you liking Goodfellas.
But what would you give Goodfellas out of 10?
10?
Okay, cool.
Storytelling's amazing. Cinematography for that time, amazing. I can watch it over and over.
It's one of them films you can
Yeah, and like Scarface, but then
What kind of... Are you alright? Do I know you?
You didn't hear what she said. She
Do I
likes
know you?
gangster
Do I know
movies.
you or what?
You like gangsters in general.
Oh, so you like Bad Boys as well?
Yeah, come on, like can't you see?
No, I'm just asking.
The thread is
Do you like Bad Boys?
basically.
I can't lie.
See, look, come on.
What is it about Bad Boys?
The wrongness. That's bad.
You know what? It started to change because I'm getting older, so it's starting to change. But then I think maybe when I was like in my early 20s, there was just something about that person that would risk something, and I don't know why. Like I found it attractive.
What, risk their freedom, their life?
Risk everything, innit?
Like what kind of bad boys are you talking about? You talking about
What level of risk?
is it low level risk, like a young shoplifter? Is it a high level risk? Is it a bank robber? Like is it a drug dealer? Is it a fraud man? Like
Shoplifting.
A what?
what fraud man? What's going on there?
Fraudmen,
They're risking a lot, you know.
but they're also lazy.
Fraud man is lazy.
I find fraudmen lazy.
Do you know how many layers there are to fraud?
All right, how much fraud have you met?
Wow, you opened your laptop. Hey, you worked so hard today. God.
They're typing away and all that.
Yeah, man, type it away. Like,
Well, you know you got to be changing stuff and like intercepting posts and. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get creative a couple times.
Changing numbers so that when pins come through, they come through to your number.
You change your name on the form. You work so hard today.
See?
You work so
So
hard.
basically, she's not respecting the risk.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So obviously, she wants the real bad man.
Yeah, because that's real bad boy stuff. Like, yeah, you risk something. I'm just like, oh, okay, what'd you do? Like,
But you both risk. Both of them are risking.
who's both?
I'm saying the food man and the drug dealer, they're both risking.
Yeah, one's just gonna get more time. That's all.
Yeah. And one destroys communities.
She might not be staying for the time.
He's basically saying you're there for a good time, not a long
Can't
time.
lie, at my big age now, I wouldn't get with anyone that would risk their life. But if this was happening in my life, I'm not waiting for nobody. Like when I was like 21, 20, because I didn't know any better.
All right, so let me give you a scenario. You meet the love of your life. You're getting on. He told you he had a past where he used to do all that, but he's not doing it no more. And it's obvious he's changed. Church man now, whatever. You're maybe 5 years in, 6 years in, you're happy. You're like, yeah, we're going to set a date, get married. Police come knocking on the door for a previous case. Like, they've caught him from 8 years ago. So it's not nothing new. It's like, he's changed. He's a changed man. Like, he don't want to do none of this no more. But police have caught him up for something, RICO. He has to do 5.
Are you waiting?
You waiting?
How old am I?
How your age now?
No, I'm not waiting.
What? For the love of your life?
So you ain't never gonna meet someone again.
You ain't doing it no more.
But for 5 years now, how old I am now, no. I can't.
Just know it's rough out there.
That is crazy.
5 years from now, I'll be nearly 40. Like, I'll be nearly 40. So, no.
So is it fair to say that if he comes out of jail in the 5 years and you haven't found no one, if you try to holler at him, he can blank you?
He can blank me. That's the audacity. Are you what?
You heard the way she said that.
You've cut him off.
But he's blanking me.
Yeah, but you didn't wait.
Yeah.
Then go about your business. Then don't come and talk to me.
No, I'm saying in 5 years, for example,
Yeah.
if you don't find someone within that 5 years that was anything like him, and then he comes out of jail and he's like, he ain't hollered at you, and you see him, are you gonna try and rekindle?
Do you expect him to come and say hello?
No, not even that. Like, forget, you've seen him in Asda, you see the back of him. Like, you're carrying your big waters, yeah, your 24 pack, struggling. You say,
Now, why am I struggling?
then you say to him, "Oh, excuse me, can you help?" And then he turns around and you're like the music.
You get butterflies.
And then the music comes on. You get me?
Slow music. Oh my God.
So silly.
You're like, "Oh, Malcolm, you right?" And he's like, "Yeah, you're right."
Malcolm is crazy, but
Sunday, whatever you want him to be, Kofi, whatever name you want.
Akin.
I can't lie. We have to keep it stepping.
Really? So
Yeah,
you
we
don't want help with the water?
I don't believe her.
I don't believe it.
Why don't you believe me?
I don't believe you
You
still.
took too long to answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were kind of...
No, one thing that I'm learning in my life now, if a relationship is over, leave it where
You're
it
going
is.
back.
Yeah, you just got to face forward.
Yeah, but it wasn't over because anything bad happened. It's just
Yeah.
because he's...
But then we haven't spoken. I didn't check for him.
That's your fault.
Yeah, that's on you.
Then I need to stick with my decision.
So, Rich, if that was you, would you wait for her?
If she told me...
Like, same scenario, as in the girl you're with had a past, but
She went to jail.
yeah, she's a great missus, like, perfect,
I'll wait.
perfect for you.
Oh, yeah, I'll wait.
5 years.
Yeah.
You'd be faithful, though.
Bro. Yeah, I believe I would be faithful.
Wait, how long did Pat wait for Remy?
Like, wasn't it like 2 years or something?
And look what happened.
You see.
And then she cheated on him.
see?
So
Cheating on him is crazy.
Then we can all move on. God answers prayers. You understand?
that's crazy.
I can't lie, I'd wait still.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Would you?
If it's the love of your life.
If it's my woman, as in my babes, as in like, I get on with you and we're cool,
Yeah, you know.
and you get a 5, I'm fuming, but I'll wait still.
Yeah.
But I think my formulation for me is based on like just being done with disappointment. So I'm just like, listen, that's a huge disappointment. I need my time.
Well, you've been. Do you know? I get this sentiment from women a lot of the time that like you've been let down. Like the man them have let you down bare times. Like I just get that like I don't know the sense when women are just like when they think of men is. I'm like, but you know what's different is, you know the man them we've been let down a lot as well, you know. But
Yeah, 8. Please,
No.
you see those stories.
No.
No, but you see those stories.
Yeah,
Yeah. Listen,
what?
I've got a friend,
Crazy.
Yeah, hey.
Hey,
I've got a friend, he's a bit older than me, right? He goes back to the same story of some girl from college. The last time I was like, bro, let it go. It was in college. Like, you've gone through
but how
so
much-
ming with women since then.
How much guys have you met that have talked like that?
A few. You'd be surprised. A few. Put your mouth back down.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah.
You need to check the statistics.
Yeah.
You need to check the statistics for that one. Still.
I'm really... I don't know if it seems like it now, but I'm really trying to be positive about men.
But what's mad?
Yeah.
You see the man then what? So let me get this straight.
Yeah.
So, man, this guy, for example, had his heart broken in college. Instead of us to reinforce the help he needs to say, do you know, it's all right to be hurt, but my bro, it's time to move on. You're saying it's college, it's let it go. It's like, nah. Because remember, you're forgetting, if he was vulnerable, mad vulnerable, you see with men, the difference with men and women, I think, is that men we don't show our vulnerability often. Because we haven't grown up like that. We don't. It's very new to us anyway to be vulnerable. Do you know what I'm saying? So when we do show it, and it gets rubbished, it is a kick in the teeth.
Yeah, you ain't never saying that again.
Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas women tend to be vulnerable off the jump.
I'll add to this.
Yeah.
Because me saying, oh my God, come on, because that's my friend. And of course, I've heard this story many times. But then also for me, as a psychotherapist, I try to help him break it down.
As a who?
As a psychotherapist.
Is that your oh, seriously?
Yeah. I'm training, like, I've got 1 more year.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Big.
Thank you.
I can't lie. I thought you were lying.
No,
You
seriously.
know when people do, I thought it was like a social media thing, like as a psychotherapist, and obviously on socials, I look at, I'm thinking,
No, oh my God, I would never. Nah, I work in child and adolescent mental health.
Oh,
When I
man.
messaged you, I said I was coming from uni, so I had placement
Oh.
today, so we were seeing patients.
Oh, man.
So yeah, and especially like as I'm learning about relationships, like the influences of gender and like social impact and things like that, I have tried to help him break him down, but he's very stuck on no, it hurt me, and which is fine because I see this in my day-to-day practice. A lot of people like they don't move on from things at all. They really stick with that hurt. Even me, myself. And a big part of psychotherapy is you have to use yourself. You have to be able to use yourself. I can't lie. I can bring up something from when I was in year 7 and you will hear that I'm still upset about it, but I have to find a way to actually work around it. So, especially for men, you're right. Like, a lot of men, they're not very vulnerable. But me, when I work with men and young boys, that's one thing I encourage. So, like, even when I was first starting out, when I started my qualifying years, that's one thing I said I'm hoping for for more men to start talking a bit more. And I think I might be doing that for my dissertation actually. So I might come back to you guys if you don't mind.
I mean,
Do you think it's positive for men to talk more? Because do you know that I think the issue with this whole talking more thing is that what does talking more mean, as in terms of what level? Because for example, like me and Richard, we talk often. Like me and Richard can be on the phone for 3 hours sometimes. We can be on the phone for 20 minutes. Sometimes we can say nothing at all, or sometimes the conversation could be mad deep. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, and also with men, I feel like men tend to be more guarded with who we speak to. So men definitely speak to people.
Yeah.
We just don't speak to everyone.
Yeah.
So even in a friendship group, for example, there could be the one friend that you talk to maybe more about opportunities and business and whatever. There could be another friend who you talk to more about how you're feeling. So I feel like men do, but I feel like the problem is if you talk to, I feel like with men, with our issues, I feel like we look at it more as a solution base in terms of if I'm telling someone this problem, it's because I'm hoping they can help me solve it. If they can't help me solve this problem, then this is one more person knows my problem. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And why am I divulging this information to this person? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whereas I think people are trying to say, nah, just talk more. It makes you feel better. But as men, I don't think just talking makes us feel better because it doesn't solve
the problem.
What we're talking about. And I think with men, that's what more times is like we want to speak about. Sorry, we don't even want to speak about it. We just want it to be solved.
Right.
Whereas I think with women, for example, women just want to talk just to get stuff off their chest. It makes them feel better.
Yeah.
Whereas with men, I don't think it's what makes us feel better is just talking rubbish. Like if I'm going through something, but our big man just talk about Liverpool and Arsenal, man. Like let me just talk about, do you know what I'm saying? Or let me just talk about something that just takes my mind away from what it is.
Yeah.
That will help. That's why even like when my dad passed, my brothers came to my yard and just were just waffling, just in general, and that made me feel better because it took my mind off of what was happening, as opposed to someone sitting down and saying, "So tell me about how your dad passed and made you feel." But I don't want to talk about that now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already dealing with that. So I think that might be the difference between men and women in terms of the way we look at things and the way we speak about things.
So for that example, I think you've just already explained something that's therapeutic. I think especially when you're dealing with a loss, for example, I think it's about warmth. And you said your friends were there. Yeah. So you recognize these are the relationships, and it's even just the action of they showed up to like your house and they're present. You guys might not have spoken about the loss, but then that's the reason why they were there.
Yeah.
And like the thing is about the support. So sometimes we gloss over things like that, but then that's actually very therapeutic. That's the therapeutic part, people showing up. And I think for men and women, it's definitely a gender thing. And there's a lot of power in gender when we're talking about therapy and talking. And I practice systemic psychotherapy, so everything is very relational. And there's this thing we call talking about the talking. So you're saying that men want a lot of things to be solved before the solution. Like even in systemic therapy, we don't go straight to a solution.
Okay.
There's a lot of breaking down hypotheses, having a formulation and getting to the talking. So before you get there, why are we here? Ask yourself, why are we here? If there's something you're hoping to solve, there are things in between that. So we break those things down and talk about the things in between. Because if you're looking for a straight solution, it's not going to happen. And sometimes you're setting yourself up to fail. So sometimes talking about the things in between and the things around is actually more helpful than driving straight for the solution. If you go straight for the solution, most likely you're going to hear something that you don't want to hear and something that you don't want to agree with. So you have to allow those types of things time. And I think the example of you and Rich just like not really saying anything on the phone, you guys have a bond, you're friends, right? So stuff like that, it's fine because my boy's here, he's on the phone. He might be silent for about 2 minutes, but we can laugh in about 10 seconds. So there's something about your relationship that is therapeutic to both of you. So you guys have the ability to do that. So like even for me, I can be on FaceTime with my goddaughter's mum. We ain't said nothing for 3 minutes. Like something could happen, we'll be dying laughing. And I'll be like, listen, all right, girl, I'll call you back later, bye. And I got a little laugh. I might have been pissed off like 10 minutes before. That's fine because of our relationship. So I think sometimes before you approach a solution, there's so many things comes before that.
Well, you see, when you say there's so many things, to me that sounds like a whole lot of talking. The man them can do this talking, but talking to the woman about that, that's a bit tacky.
So that's when the power and gender comes. So like, with talking about the talking, you need to create a secure base. So if I've met you today, me and you...
Sorry, that's your mic. Turn it towards you a bit more. Yeah, cool, thank you.
Okay. Is that all right?
Yeah. Perfect.
So it's like, I've met you today. All right, cool. Next time I see you, I'm not coming to ask why you're coming to talk to me. What happened on your way here? What feelings are present for you in the room? What is your energy coming into the room?
Okay.
Yeah. Like the family we saw today was so interesting. I won't talk too much about it because I can't anyway. So interesting. Their presenting problem was not in the room. And the root of the problem was exposed. And they've had, I think this was their 6th session. So watching them, so we watch them from behind the glass while one of my other colleagues is doing therapy. So like we take it in turns every week. And so much came from that. But then the initial problem wasn't there at all. But then the root of the problem started to unravel. So sometimes you have to create a secure base, a talking space for that to happen. And I think between men and women, especially when the man's the one doing the talking, it's going to take a little bit more. It's going to take a bit more, like, to do.
Do you think as well that in your line of work, who takes criticism better?
Oh, God. I mean, for me, I work... So I work for child and adolescent mental health, but I also work within a local authority. So I work across 2 services. So I work specifically with looked after children. So I work with foster carers, residential homes, parents of kids that might be going back to live with their families. Okay. So I would say it's not criticism, but the parents, when we're doing reunification work, they can take it quite hard because it's like they're coming to us as, my child is the issue, but there's so many relational things that are underlying, and they want us to be like, no, talk to Johnny. It's not me. You don't have to talk to me. So even some parents, when I've met them one-on-one, because I need to talk to them one-on-one, you know, to gather some information that I can use, they're like, all right, so why are you coming here? Because they want me to locate the problem in the child, and it's not always about that. So sometimes, like, in those dynamics, it can be quite difficult.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I still don't see the man them having this safe space that they want, because again, as I said, the type of chat that the man them have, it's hard to have that with a woman or someone of your significant other. Plus, I've seen too much videos where a woman has been like, oh, you know, he opened up to me and I can't look at him the same.
Yeah, giving it.
Like, what? After all that? So a safe space has now been created. He said X, Y, Z. And now you're looking at him like some Egypt. Nah.
Do you know what's mad is, remember, you said that the guy carried your water into the lift.
Yeah.
And because he was tired, he put the crates of water down and sat on it, and she looked at him in the lift like, why are you tired? So it's an ick. So it's kind of like, although it's gestured, it's funny, that was his vulnerable moment in terms of...
It was not vulnerable.
What? He was sitting down knackered.
He was tired.
You can't be knackered.
That was him at his lowest point, right there.
And then you were like giving you ick. So imagine like I'm talking to you now in the house.
That's happening here. This is ridiculous.
He was tired.
Let's not drive off the focus.
A man is seen as weak when he's tired.
Chat. So obviously, if you listen to the first part of the episode that comes out on Friday, Nick was saying, we were talking about a woman who got an ick because her boyfriend was mowing the lawn in his house and he got tired and he was sweating. And because he came in sweating, she was... Rich, I think your phone, you know?
Sure.
She was complaining about... Oh, you want to put on airplane mode. Your phone, what iPhone is that, bro? Man got iPhone 4. That thing is... What's going on here, man? Bro!
iPhone 2.
iPhone 4 is crazy.
You heard that the static was... What's going on,
people
bro?
had their phones out. What are you talking about? Why is it me?
I can't, like, Rich.
You got your phone out.
I put my phone down first and you were still...
Brother,
you had your phone out. You as well.
Brother, it was you, bro. What's happening here, bro?
Gaslighting going on. Please continue.
But yes, so, and when he mowed the lawn, he was tired. She was like, gave her ick. What's he tired for mowing the lawn? Nick was saying a guy helped her bring water into the house. He sat down the water in the lift because he was tired. She was like, gave her the ick. So what Rich is saying here, the reason why it's relevant is because now, if you look at it, it's kind of like, if a guy, remember, being vulnerable, there's not a cool way to be vulnerable.
No, it's impossible.
Like, I can't be sitting there like saying, yeah, you see what it's like. Obviously, like, do you know what I'm saying? I can't do it in a cool way. It might come out in a way where I might cry, or I might be like, and you look, and then so you could be sitting there like, yuck.
And there's people.
No, but I don't. No, the thing is, the adult in you is saying that.
Yeah, the psychoanalyst.
The adult in you is saying, no, it's fine. But then the woman in you who's looking for a certain type of man is now looking at that dude like,
what is this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you another example.
Is that snot coming out of his nose?
I'll give you another
I
example.
don't mind a guy crying in front of me.
Oh, Nick. Oh, Nick.
Press again. So basically, yeah, I'll give you an example. I remember. Did I tell you about the guy that used to live next door to me?
No.
Okay, so married for years. He's got 3 daughters. Yeah, that's what I told you. Married for years, 3 daughters. It's at 2:00 in Saturday AM. I'm hearing noise up the road. Like, I can't remember what it is. I think I'm watching something. I just finished watching Match of the Day. Cool. I see a little tussle outside my window. So I come outside and basically he's getting robbed while he's with his wife.
Oh my God.
Anyhow, we chased off the guy, whatever.
Oh, you come out to help?
Yeah, I come out to help.
Come on,
superhero, no cape. Me and my other next door, a few months past, me and my other next door were out in Shoreditch one day and we see him and he's with like a little Nubian. I'm like obviously he's a Caucasian guy and we're looking at each other like, what's going on there? So we're talking to him, he's like, oh yeah, you know, after that incident, my missus started cheating on me, such and such. Now my thing is this, remember,
hand slipped.
He's the father of your child. He's the provider, XYZ. So you've always looked to him a certain type of way. Now he's been robbed in front of you. You no longer look at him the same way. So that's lead to you cheating. Now you've broken up together. It's done.
I think that's really extreme.
But it happens. It happens.
That's very extreme to do something like that. Wait, so because that happened, she cheated because he got robbed?
It happened
when you got outside, did they have the bed upside down or something?
They were kind of tussling type thing, and she's screaming, and then obviously saw me, you know, superhero, whatever you want.
Even the film we watched yesterday, when the brother got shot, and then he was chilling, and he was trying to talk to the cop, and the woman was like,
yeah, what did you say?
You're
coward.
You're such a coward, or you're like a wimp. Like,
she didn't say.
Brother, this brother had just been shot, like, as in real, like.
I thought he was dead the first time.
Brother, real crime.
Real crime.
And now, because I'm acting a certain way, you're calling me a wimp. When these times you open the safe without a blink.
Nah. I think that's so extreme.
It happens though. It happens. Remember, you've looked at a certain person for a long time, father your kids, and all of a sudden you no longer see that person. You see someone you see as weak. He can't look after you again.
You don't see him as a protector no more.
That's what I'm saying. So now you're out there looking for the shining guy in armor.
Put that on him though. Yeah, no, that's really extreme.
No, but sometimes I don't think you can help how you feel sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't think maybe she's done it on purpose, but in her mind, maybe... Because remember, people don't realise that when situations like that happen, you can feel a certain way. Like, if you get robbed or something happens to you, although even if the person gets caught, even if they didn't take anything, just that moment of fear that it gave you makes you uneasy about maybe walking on a similar road, being out at a certain time, seeing certain people... So maybe for her, when she was traumatized by the robbery, and now she's looking at the man like, if this were to happen again,
what are you gonna do?
I couldn't trust you to even look after me. Do you know what it could just be that. So for her, although we're minimizing it and saying he got beat up, it looks bad. It could be a vibe of her just looking at it like, I don't feel safe anymore around you.
But what is he, Superman? Like, come on, like stuff like that happens, but then. I don't know, maybe there's more context to this. Maybe there was something going on at home.
I would like saying it's an excuse.
like a power dynamic between them. And this just,
Well, that was the last straw.
Yeah, because I'm gobbed by that.
Jordan Jones says, sis got to take up jiu-jitsu, man.
It's rough, man.
Hey, listen.
She don't look at you the same, man. You're not that guy again.
And I think that's why men don't speak to women about, you know, like when women say open up.
Anything.
that I can talk to, like, for example, when I have a missus, wife, whatever, we'll definitely have open conversations, honest chats. But unfortunately, there's certain things that I won't speak to her about because, not that it's not her business, but for me, it's kind of like, I don't think you need to know about that one now. Because that's only going to add stress to you, and let me just have that stress, I'll sort it out. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas if I now give you that stress, it changes the dynamic.
It's a relational risk.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's a
I think
relational
that's how guys, I mean, I've never heard that term before, but yeah, that.
Would you say relational risk?
It's a relational risk.
You made that up?
No, it's systemic theory.
Okay.
Relational risk, cold.
Relational risk taking.
Yeah, and I think guys don't want to do that because even, for example, growing up, if we saw our mums crying, it was kind of like, what's happened?
Yeah.
But at the same time, women cry, man. Whereas if you saw your dad crying, you're like, something.
That would break me.
Something mad has happened. Like what's going on? What's happened?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? The panic it will give the whole household is very
Yeah.
different to the panic your mum crying will give the household. So I'm saying, as a
Absolutely.
guy, I think that's how we view stuff. And I think nowadays, in 2026 and onwards, because women say, just speak, you'll be all right, I'm okay. Guys are like, you ain't tricking me, man. I'm not doing it. Because remember, the moment you pass that threshold, there's no coming back. So now you look at me differently. And I think there's a fine line between...
That's an assumption.
But it's an assumption that's born off of, what's I'm looking for? It's an assumption born off of stuff that we've seen and experienced over time. Whether it's me, whether it's Rich, whether it's other people, it's just like, when you overshare sometimes, even in rooms, when you're having a conversation with people, if you overshare, there's more chance of you looking dumb, saying something wrong, appearing as, do you know what I'm saying? So sometimes limit what you say and speak when you need to speak sometimes. I feel like with men, we're looking at it like, as I said, there's a thin line between being open with your woman and having like open conversations and honest conversations and also just saying everything. And I think that's the line that you, as a man, you need to maneuver around in terms of,
It's got to be a balance.
But then for me, definitely, like, if the guys that are listening or watching, I definitely encourage it. Find a space. And also for men, it's going to take, like I said, it's a relational risk and also time.
I was going to say, them bad boys used to date ain't doing that. Them bad boys used to date ain't doing that. No.
I don't do bad boys anymore.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Used to, like, past tense. They're not. You know.
But do you think that you're a woman who can handle all of that stuff because of what you're learning? Before you learned all this stuff, did you have the same mindset or same viewpoint?
I want to say a little bit because I think naturally I'm a compassionate person. And I like when people talk to me. I like when people share things with me because I feel like I can keep a lot of the things that people bring to me. But yeah, what I'm learning definitely, because I've been doing this for like 4 years now, and it's definitely changed my way of thinking. Like, even what I think about men in general, what I think about being black and African, being a woman, like, yeah, I think it's definitely brought more of my voice and things that I might have felt that maybe culturally, I don't know, people of the same culture of me might think I'm doing too much in terms of like sharing how I feel. I think it's brought a lot more of that out, and I'm actually quite thankful for that, actually.
Can I ask you a question? Do you feel like, you know, like some cancers got they need cancelling because of how much people they talk to, so they have to offload as well. So is there any chance that you have to offload to anyone?
I have that.
Okay.
I have to have it in my practice.
Okay.
And God, it's so useful. It's so useful, and I've done therapy before I started studying.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So you never feel burdened, basically.
No, not really, because I really enjoy what I do, so I don't feel like it's a burden. So I've put myself in this position. Yeah.
Fair enough. No, I only say that because obviously back in the day, a lot of people used to tell me stuff.
Yeah.
Random stuff, and it's like, I'm not asking for this information, and obviously this information is important to certain people. So it's like, well, I just have to go to the grave with your secrets.
Absolutely, and there's something about you. That's the reason why they come to you. Yeah.
I hear it. You can say something, Marv.
I think you're lying. I don't know, baby.
What part am I lying about?
I think you're lying, Richard. No man just try.
The secrets are safe for me. It's cool. So I'll take it to the grave, man. That's a fool, you know. That's a fool. I hope you're happy with yourself. It's a real fool, you know.
Alright, so
Man.
you guys got any topics, by the way? No? Anything you want to talk about at all?
I had one, but I forgot. No, it is because
No,
I'll tell you why.
You see Richard, yeah? You see Richard's lies, yeah? Richard's one of the people that lie.
Forget
the lie he tells, yeah, he tries to be smooth with it, but like you just see through it.
Forget.
Man said I had one, but I forgot. But then you might as well just keep quiet then.
I was going to explain, but there's no point.
You really didn't have one?
So again?
You really didn't have one, or you were just saying?
I had one. And
Okay.
I had it last night because I spoke to him last night.
So where did it go?
Okay.
And I spoke to someone else last
Where did it go?
Let me finish. It's
Alright,
going to make
cool.
sense.
No problem.
I spoke to you last night and I spoke to someone else last night and they mentioned something and they said, that is a good topic. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. But then I didn't write it down. But when I spoke to you, you mentioned something. You said you're going to write it down.
The myths, yeah. I remember
but
that.
obviously, without being too bait, you know, and you both know where we was last night, right?
I wasn't doing that wrong.
No, was I?
But the way man saying it though, but tell the truth.
No, but I was about to
So curious, what happened?
But the man went to a premiere of a film,
Oh.
man went Wingstop afterwards, and went home, bro. No, but the way Richard's saying it is like, I'm thinking, what did I do yesterday, bro? I'm thinking,
That is crazy.
man, go to the brothel or something, bro. What's the way man talking about?
Oh, God.
No, I'm just saying, like, the way man saying, like, what's going on here, bro?
I said too much already, as I said, and it's cool. As I said, I forgot the topic anyway.
This brother is a madman, bro.
And as I said, it's a lie, and it was just lying for no reason. I hear it, man.
That is crazy. No, brothel child.
I know.
Jesus.
I've never been to one of them, by the way.
Someone said any Aluko.
Oh, yeah, that's the...
I saw the interview, though.
Yeah, that's one of the topics I was talking about. So it's basically... No, I haven't watched that show yet. So Eni Aluko is like England international. Well, she used to play football for England women's team. I think she's got like, 106 caps or something like that, 104, 105, in and around that, yeah?
Yeah.
105 caps. And basically she's saying that in terms of the women's game, that she made a comment about Ian Wright initially, and she basically saying that there should be more women pundits in the women's game. So she's saying that like she was watching one of the games, and I think it was her with 105, another woman with like 120 or something
170.
like 170.
Yeah.
Raw.
Yeah.
And they were saying they weren't pundits, but then they had like
Ian Wright.
Cool, but then they had Anua.
Yeah, Anua.
And he's never played for, I think he might have had like 1 or 2 England caps max. So she's on the vibe of saying, how have you got us women here that have got bare caps and have actually played for England women's team, and we can be pundits.
Sorry, what are caps?
Every time you play, you get a cap.
Oh, okay.
Like an appearance.
Oh, okay. All right.
So a cap is an appearance basically for England.
Okay.
So if you got 300 caps, you had 300 appearances for England basically.
Right. Okay.
So this guy that they had, I don't think he played for England. So she's saying this is kind of the bias she's talking about, that like why, because he's a footballer and he's played in the Prem, you've put him basically over me or over other women that could take his spot. That really and truly within the women's game, you should have men there, but men should play like a bit part, maybe
Supporting role.
Be pitch side, doing that, or maybe even if they're in the studio, like a little segment, whereas let the women's game be surrounded by women. So I think that's the argument, but I think people are saying that it's a bit problematic though, because you've got women in the men's game that are pundits. Not many of them,
but there's some.
But there's some there. So if that's the same thinking, then you'd remove those women from those roles. And then that's more problematic because women in the men's game shines more light on the women's game, if that makes sense for me.
Okay.
Because if I'm watching like Sky Sports and I see a woman and they say she's played for England and whatever, I put now a name to this face.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? So now it's just like, all right, cool, women's sport, okay, in men's sport. Whereas if you remove all of that, the men will just concentrate on the men. And the women will just concentrate on the women. But the problem with the women and the men's game is that if all women watch women's football, there'll be no problem right now.
Okay.
Because if all women watch women's sport and all men watch men's sport, it'll be rough. Not, I wouldn't say equal numbers, but it'll roughly be equal numbers of viewership. But the problem is, most women don't watch women's football. So women's football need men who like football to watch it as well, and women like yourself to maybe take interest.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why you need to have the crossover for you to. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm making sense.
No, you are making sense. But I kind of feel like that's just sports in general. To be honest, the only sport I don't mind watching football. Like if it's on, A is on. But the only sports that I really like is wrestling. No,
It's racing, is it?
Wrestling.
Yeah,
Okay.
because obviously for me, doing wrestling content, I think a lot of guys are shocked. And
Oh, you do wrestling content?
yeah.
What on?
And thank you. And for example, like in WWE, there's a women's PLE called Evolution. Imagine the history of WWE has only happened twice, but it's men that call the matches,
Okay.
right? There are women referees now and stuff, but then the men are still there. Like on Raw and SmackDown and NXT, you have 2 men on all shows calling the matches. But then there's this women's evolution thing going on that Stephanie McMahon is really trying to enforce, even on AEW and TNA. So to join the two, I get what Homegirl's saying, but then I just kind of feel like it's sports in general. It started off like historically with men.
Yeah.
And women slowly creeping in. So I think maybe for women's football, from what I've seen, like the Lionesses, like they won.
Yeah, they've won a few.
Yeah, like they've won a few big things, right? And I think their growth is really starting to happen. But this is from what I've seen. I don't follow it.
But I think it's good from where you've seen it, because that I feel like it's good when people like yourself speak about it. Because if you don't watch football and you see stuff, what you're seeing means it's organic. What you've seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever you've seen is a good message, because now you're saying, I don't watch football, but I've seen this, which shows what's working and what's not working.
Yeah, like someone that's an influence for me actually is Kate Scott. Kate Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah? Like, obviously she calls football. I talk about wrestling. 2 different things, but then she's like, I swear, is she not the lead pundit on that CBS thing with Micah Richards and Jamie Carragher?
No, but that's different though, because I think she was saying she's a presenter. So I think she's saying in the men's space, there's a lot of women that are presenters. Like
Sort of like the match callers.
Whereas a pundit is like someone that
Speaks
about the match, and also you have them there because of their expertise in the field.
Of course, yeah, like Match of the Day. Like I watch Match, like so it's true. So
she's talking about women's football. Why would you have a male figure that number one had to play for England, and also had never played women's football, because women's football is completely different. So she did everything you were seeing on the pitch. She'd experienced at some point in time. So I think she's saying, why wouldn't it be one of us, or there should be more of us, because you want to hear from the POV of a woman that's played on this pitch we're talking about, because men and women's football's not the same.
Right.
So even when women are talking about men's football, you can talk about football generally, but the game's different. It's more physical. The men's one is faster. It's a bit more aggressive, whereas women's football tends to be a bit more slower, a bit more but technical with certain aspects. It's a very different game. So I think I think she's saying that there should be more women, but the problem is the moment when you start to like pull that card and say more women should be in the women's game, it gives a voice for the men that don't want women in the men's game.
Absolutely.
To now say, see, we should have women in the men's game at all. It's like, bro, like you're just, it's.
But then I think it goes down to history, because it's like this woman is speaking out for her peers, which I think is really important to do. And from the sports angle, I think like the growth is starting to happen. But then it goes back down to history of women's voices and our voices being suppressed in so many different areas, like in politics, in the workplace. You said earlier on something about, you made an example about equal pay. Like things are changing now in so many spaces. So I think maybe I can try and understand her frustration, because she's in it. Like she does it, you know? So in terms of like having a voice, I think she's rightly so. Like she should express that. And clearly her and, you said Ian Wright? Yeah, different experiences, different times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I even saw a video from Ian Wright from 1990 when he was like, I think he was at Wembley or something like that. I don't know who, I think maybe Arsenal playing, Crystal Palace, one of the two. And he was at Wembley, and he saw the England women's team, and he's going over there hugging them. So like, this ain't a new thing for Ian Wright to be doing. He's not doing it for like favours or look at me. He's been champion of the women's game. Do you know what I'm saying? And in 1990, not in the rude way, the women's game wasn't even
weren't developed.
at all. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And apparently, I heard after the war, women's football was arguably as big as men's football, or bigger.
Oh, okay.
Like, I saw a video when they were talking about it, and they were saying, and then they stopped women from playing football because it was getting bigger than the men's game or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So the FA or whoever it was like, nah, we need to stop this, like, because people are going over there too much. We want to come back over here. So, and that's why that game got suppressed and put to the side, and then whatever. But if you look at women's football now, it's, as you said, the spotlight's on it. Like, teams like Arsenal, full stadiums. But I think the problem is the disparity between teams like Arsenal and other teams is huge. Like, Emirates is full every Saturday whenever they play. But then if like I don't know, maybe a Man City play, or like a smaller team, 600 people.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, whereas in the Prem, Arsenal game full, United game full, City game full, Chelsea game full, Leeds game full, Newcastle. Like, most games in the Prem, if you can get a ticket, the game's full. So I think that's the difference between the two in terms of the viewership. But I feel like there's 3 different hats. There's a hat for the women's game, which I agree with her. The hat where, I believe that there should be more women commentators within the women's game. But then the logical hat is like, you need men in the game to shed light and bring more viewers from the men's game over to the women's game.
Right.
And I think there's one more hat, which is the black hat, which is, I feel like because she's black, people are getting onto her more. And I believe if she was a white woman, I don't think people would be getting onto her as much. People will be like, they'll hear her view, and there'll be a few people that are like, but the way people are going at any, I'm like, this is definitely a colour thing.
Are they really getting onto her?
They're getting onto her properly. Like, and my thing is, you don't have to agree with people, but sometimes people use, like, for example, if I don't like you, Nick, and I can't say nothing, but then when you say something wrong, I'm like, yes, I'm going to get onto Nick now. I feel like people are using that for any now. It's kind of like, no. I'm like, some of what you're saying is a little bit too harsh, man. Like, because we can see the sentiment of what she means. Like, she's not saying that there should be no men in the game at all. She's just saying that there should be more opportunities for women that have actually played the game at a level than you getting a male pundit that's never played for England before.
Makes sense.
Rightly so.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's all she was saying. And she's not saying that he shouldn't get a job. She's just saying that there's people that warrant the job more, that have more experience within this game.
Yeah, and it doesn't sound personal, but then, of course, I didn't factor in race there for a second as well, because she's just going to look like, another black woman on social media or on TV, wherever the statement was made, just talking about rights again. Because remember, black women, we're the most disrespected people in the world, right? Like, we get disrespected so much. So that's probably where some of the hate is coming from. And look at, like, football and the fans, and like what the fans can do to people who you've paid like money to come and see people, but then you're like verbally attacking them. Because didn't someone like lose their job or something? It was a big thing. Was it something against Saka? This was maybe like a year or two ago. I saw like some man, a fan, shouting like racist abuse. He was pitch side and he got fired.
That was Semenyo.
Okay.
The guy in the wheelchair. There's a Liverpool Bournemouth game, and it was shouting racist abuse. I was in the wheelchair.
You got a cheek.
Brother.
No, for real.
That's why I can't be a footballer, you know. I would have kicked over the chair. I would have got a 30-game ban.
That's why I rate Eric Cantona.
I would have kicked over the wheelchair, bro.
Yeah, like it was, like something of that sort. But then just imagine now this message is coming from a black woman.
Yeah.
All there is going to be disrespect. It's going to be, you're talking too much or being too loud. If I was to go and check this on socials now, there'll probably be someone in the comments calling her aggressive. Yeah.
And even we've had the issues with male black footballers where people like Bellingham, people like, who else was there? Bellingham. Huh? No, I'm talking about recently where like they were trying to say, because Sterling's mad humble anyway. Like, he doesn't really, you don't see him out and about. So Sterling's always been humble. And they still get onto him. But I'm saying, took people like Bellingham, Rashford, like young black players, Lingard,
Junior.
that these players that when they score a goal, they're doing like celebrations like yo, or they will say stuff like to the fans like, yeah, I'm here, I've arrived. They'll score and like be very animated in like the celebrations. But then you'll get pundits that like will speak to like, I don't know, like a Madueke or Saka, and then there's these little microaggressions that they don't even know they're doing. Like, it'll go back to the studio and they're like, such a humble man. Like, but I would move, man. What do you mean such a humble man, bro? Like, what's that got to do with anything? Man slapped a goal from 30 yards. He's saying such a humble man. But like, for some reason, when it comes to black athletes, we have to do this thing here where whenever you're in front of the camera, you have to come across as very like humble, very like articulate, very like patient, very quiet, because it makes the room feel better.
Because the hate's embedded, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But they don't even know it's there. Whereas if you're someone who's very like brass and very like confident, now they start looking at it like it's arrogant. Like borderline. I don't like this. I don't like his character. Like he like what's going on here? Like if man's playing well on the pitch, let's just leave it there. So I'm saying that is filtered into the anything for me. Where how dare this black woman speak on stuff that's not her business? That's how I'm getting that vibe. Yeah. And I'm not saying whether you agree with her or not. Everyone's got a right to an opinion. And my thing is this: if someone says something, you can hear a little bit of truth in it, even if you don't totally agree with it. It's not total rubbish, but the way people are talking is like she's come out and said, there should be a spot for me. If there's not a spot for me, these broadcasters are all racist. She never said nothing like that. She just said...
She spoke generally about women.
Yeah.
So, listen, people outside or the internet people are always going to be upset about something. They're always going to be upset about something. And unfortunately, black women, we bear the grunt of that a lot.
Yeah. No, I hear that. I just think it's interesting how they even look at players. Even, I don't know if you saw the video of Grealish when he was drunk coming out the club.
No.
But he was plastered, bro. As in, like, plastered. And he had, like, a like Mercedes van or something, and bear him and his brethren to get into the van. But he come out the rave, he's like that. I didn't even see it in the papers like that. No one really spoke about it. Rashford went to a rave in Ireland or something like that with his ex. The papers are splashing it. Right, he's got a game this week. He's out raving.
Stormzy's friends, stuff like that.
Brother, he wasn't even drunk. He just went out, whereas Grealish was plastered. And the thing is, I don't even want to get onto Grealish because I like Grealish as a player. I like him as a person as well. So I don't even want to get onto him because I don't want him to even, do you know what I'm saying? Think I'm not getting onto you. I'm just saying the difference between how one white footballer is portrayed in the media in terms of he's just a live wire.
Just a lad.
He's just a lad. He's such a guy, man. He's a live wire. I mean, he's a maverick.
Yeah.
Just double standard.
But then when it's Rashford and them, man,
they get on.
I'm not hearing maverick. I'm not hearing live wire.
I heard none of that.
None of that.
Do you know what that sounds to me? Is like, imagine no matter where we are, what industry, black people are always still fighting for a place. It's just this silent battle of always trying to solidify our place. Like some of these footballers that you've just named, like these are like the best players, right?
Yeah,
I don't know too much about football, but like they're like the best, right? Look, at the top of their game, playing for big teams, and it's still like trying to perpetuate this narrative of like, oh, they need to do more, they need to watch themselves. Why?
You need to be normal, you need to be this, you need to
and
be
what
that.
the hell is normal? You know?
It's never gonna go nowhere, though. Because it's not a football thing. It's a society thing. So as long as racism and people dislike you for the colour of your skin, it's never going nowhere.
That's also the media, though, in terms of how they portray people.
100%.
There's times I walk down the street and I'm seeing people move, and I'm like, brother, if I wanted to rob you, I'd rob you.
Yeah.
Like you just like, I don't know
what you think you done.
I don't think this ain't a game, bro. If I wanted to do it, I would do it. I don't want to, like, but the way you're doing it is like, I can see you, man. Like,
bait.
and did you see me? I've maybe because I'm getting older, I've gone past the stage of doing the whole. You did a fake smile.
Yeah, no,
I can't bother no more.
Oh no, my face is straight.
I'm tired now, man. I'm tired, bro. I get in lifts. If you're scared, you're scared, man. Just ride it till I get off the lift, man.
You want to clutch a purse,
Yeah, man. Just hold that fear, rude boy.
Hold that.
Hold that fear, rude boy.
I might even give you the eyes just in case. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do that.
Nah, that's too far, bro.
Why not? What do you mean? I ain't gonna do that.
No, but brother, what's going on here? Man said live like...
What? I think I saw a video. Of this guy running. He was just going for a jog, literally, and then some woman literally started running, and he's like, I ain't come to rob you, but then he started going towards her, type thing. He didn't do anything, and obviously she was scared.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's a thin line between, I get like women being alone on the road and a guy running towards them. I understand that, because if a guy ran towards me on the road, I'd be like, I'm saying? But I'm just talking about general day-to-day, not nighttime. It's 4 p.m. in the afternoon. I get in the lift. You're shook. Brother, I'm just trying to get to the 3rd floor.
Maybe you look violent, innit?
With glasses on.
Did you have glasses on?
I wear my glasses most days, bro.
Have you watched Raising Kanan?
Yeah.
Wasn't what's his name? Unique's brother wearing glasses. That guy was crazy.
Oh yeah. For real, yeah. And you don't wear your glasses, Dave.
Are we talking about a show? Yeah.
Where? He did look like a psycho.
Same show where a man would shoot 9 people in a row with one clip and not miss anybody.
He was a psycho.
No
let's
problem.
be honest. I mean, you could be a psycho with glasses. That's what it basically says. Yeah.
Not a psycho with glasses.
Now there's a reason why they're clutching their personal, that holding shit tight.
It is true. Remember that tune Help or Handouts on Channel U?
Help a hand out.
You don't need no help or handout. Don't put your grands out. We can manage.
I think I just.
There was a dude with glass in that video. He looked like a maniac, bro. You
So
know what I'm talking about?
possible.
Bro, I guarantee you, go home, yeah, I'm gonna put that, even, I can't put the video. If you watch the video, he looks like a maniac, bro. Even his verse is the best verse, bro.
I don't remember it.
I said, I like meeting decent people. What? Hey, listen, I'm telling you, I don't know what his name is. That's the only tune I've seen him in. I've never seen him since, bro. When the brother's wearing glasses and he still looks intimidating, you know the brother's serious.
I'm so dead.
What?
Intimidating.
Right. Anyone who knows what I'm talking about knows what I'm talking about, bro. No help or handout video.
Was the group called Unorthodox?
Yeah, and no was first.
Yeah.
And the other guy was second, and the guy with the glasses comes third.
I just landed, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Bro, his verse is cold. What? Yeah, no.
Psycho with glasses on, you know.
See, look, people in the chat, unorthodox banger, bro. I'm telling you.
Can't remember it.
I would tell you to check, but your thing's gonna set off the microphones again.
I got the iPhone 2 still.
iPhone 2, you know. And he's just so Campbell. And also, what we don't realise as well is, you see with a lot of these athletes, in life in general, sometimes we look at stuff through our lens. So a lot of people saying, Aluko is exaggerating, Sol Campbell is exaggerating. It's like, no, bro, you ain't lived in their shoes and been in the rooms they've been in, bro. Because Sol Campbell is arguably top 5 best Premier League defender ever, bro. Top 5. And the way he talks is like opportunities haven't been given to him in terms of football, in terms of coaching and whatever. Whereas you might have someone like Rooney, Lampard, Gerrard, first job, big team in the Championship, or first job, a Premier League team. You're like, brother, because you're a legend, I get it. But you got Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank having to manage like League 2 in his first job. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting certain black managers that have to, like Chris Houghton, that has to manage like fair teams to get to a Newcastle. So like, although when you hear them say stuff about racism in football, it's very easy to dismiss them and be like, you're exaggerating, but we ain't walked in their shoes or seen what they've seen or had the conversations or heard the no's. And you're like, wait, hold on, do you know who I am? I'm Sol Campbell, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of the time people dismiss people. I'm like, I hear it, but sometimes, man, you got to look at the bigger picture, bro.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing Rooney have a job, not do well, get sacked.
Get another one.
Did he manage a team?
Yeah, Rooney's managed a few still.
Yeah.
Derby, he's managed a few still.
Plymouth.
Oh.
A few teams, one in America.
Like Lampard done well at Rangers.
Went to Aston Villa.
Terrible. Got sacked.
Oh.
Then got another job in Saudi. Do
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I'm not even getting onto people. My thing is not to get onto these managers and these players, because either players I respect, great players, but I'm just saying the difference and the disparity between the treatment they receive and the opportunities they get is
There's a clear difference.
clear. But you see the problem with racism within the UK and America is different. That's why I like American racism. And that sounds mad.
No, I get what you mean, but you know what you're dealing with.
Brother, American racism is like in your face, like, come here.
Hard ER and all that.
Hard. In your face, bro.
That's why I respect Trump. I get it.
I respect it, bro, because the thing is, I know where I stand now. You don't walk around here. Yeah, I don't want to walk down this road because I know where I'm going.
You know it.
Whereas here, they were like, no, by all means, you can walk down this road. Anyone can.
So subtle.
Any noble gentleman can walk down this road. You walk down the road, you get rushed. And they're telling you it could have been anyone.
Yeah.
Brother, I know who it was, man. Whereas here, it's like the racism is so like discreet. And is it overt? No, overt is over. What's the other one? Covert.
Yeah.
America is overt. Here is covert. Like
super covert.
Like
Cold War.
The racism here is so sick, yeah, that you go home and you're cooking. You're like, wait. Was that racist?
Start reliving the moment.
Even HR is telling you, I'm not too sure about that one still. You're thinking, but you're supposed to be here for me. Whereas in America, the racism is so clear
in your face,
that you can put the camera out and they'll say, I'll call you in the camera. They don't care, bro. That's racism I like. So we all know where we stand. Whereas here, it's not like that.
To be honest, I can respect that, man. At least I know what I'm dealing with. Over here, man.
That would just make me more mad, though.
No,
I get it.
And that's the problem. That's why you might act out a character or say something in the moment because it's like, imagine like I come to your house here and I kind of creep through your window and I slap you and I run off. Then you're like, Marvin just slapped me, and everyone's like, are you sure? I'm telling you, you just came to my house and slapped me, man. I come again, I did it, bow, and I run off. And then when you question me, I'm like, I wasn't even in your house. After a while, it's going to make you like go a bit like, because remember, no one believes you.
Yeah, you can start doubting yourself.
And it keeps happening.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
Very gaslighty.
So, and I think that's what happens. I think maybe that's why any kind of popped or certain black people within the media pop because they're like, nah, I've had enough of this, man. I'm not getting opportunities anyway. I might as well talk. But then the moment they talk, it's like they dogpile on you to make you say, this is why you shouldn't talk.
Oh, look. Do you know
what I'm saying?
Oh.
I just hope from that, like, something starts to change. And hopefully this doesn't damage anything that she's trying to do, because that can happen. It's a natural.
I think it's damaged. I think it's damaged it already because I think
really?
she said that ITV's cut a contract not because of this, but
the funding and all that.
They said funding and they wanted to put money into other people.
Wait, when did this happen? By the way,
this is like 18 months.
No,
9 months.
No, what she said was the other day.
Okay.
No, I watched the interview
Ian Wright thing was ages ago.
Yeah, I watched the interview with her today.
On Talksport.
Yeah.
Simon Jordan was ripping her, boy.
Yeah, he was on to her, boy.
Yeah, he was ripping her still.
That just kind of cancels out.
No, but when you go sit with Simon Jordan, you gotta come with.
No, but she did come back when she came back, which was cool. But I think he was on the vibe of saying that to be a pundit, you've got to have credentials, but you've got to be good at your job. Are you likable? And also, do I learn from you? As a pundit, when you speak, I should learn something about the game. Like, for example, you don't know about football. If you watch football, when you're hearing a pundit talk, you should leave that viewing thinking, I learned something today. Or, this player, well, if you don't learn nothing, so he was saying about her, Annie, that she's not a good pundit because I watched you and I don't learn nothing. You ain't really got charisma like that. You're not good. I said, Jesus.
Yeah, he was going in. Then he said, sometimes it comes down to who you know and how good you are. But obviously, with some people, it's going to be how good you are as opposed to who you know.
Yeah. But then she smashed it. She was like, well, if I'm on a TV show and with pundits that are the best pundits and I'm on the same stage as them, that shows I'm great to a degree as well because I'm here. I said, yeah, go on, Annie, man. Go on, you get me.
Good thing she stuck up for herself.
Yeah. She had to.
Yeah, don't be buried in the system, sis.
But I rate her because obviously she went on 90's Baby Show, shout out to Mandem, and that's where the interview came from. So,
okay, I think I saw that.
Yeah, so that's where the clip came from.
Okay.
But then apparently Simon Jordan, and what's the other guy's name with the white hair? I can't remember his name, man. The Scottish guy.
The Scottish guy, yeah. I forgot his name. Who?
No, not Jim White.
It's Jim White.
Jim White, yeah?
Yeah, go on. It's Jim White.
Yeah, Jim White. And they spoke about it, and she rang...
Yeah, she rang in.
No, she rang Jim straight away and said, I want to come on the show tomorrow. So I rate that. She ain't hiding from no one. She ain't ducking no... Listen, you talk about me, I'm on the show, bro. I rate that. I like that.
And
because they can paint any kind of... I mean, to be fair, with that show on TalkSport, I like that show. Because Jim White's quite impartial. And Simon Jordan, although he's got strong opinions, he tends to normally be on roughly the right side... Ish of things, but the way he might convey...
the way he said
it, but he's very articulate and very sharp, as in terms of if he breaks you down...
Notwithstanding...
It's a long day still. It's a long day in the office still.
Oh wow, I learned something.
You should watch it.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. Her views and all that. But yeah,
Okay.
big up her, man.
Because I think I saw the thumbnail of the 90s baby thing.
Oh, with
The
seven.
black girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. So, and I think also another thing that would happen is that she sat down with the brothers and got comfortable in it. And I think sometimes when you sit down, when you sit down with the brothers or like your kinfolk,
Yeah.
you can get very comfortable. And when you're in a professional setting, that can be a little bit dangerous because you don't articulate your points as well as you should do because you're in a room where you believe they understand what you're saying already.
Right.
But the people watching it are not going to give you the same grace as we are because, for example, if you say something to me, I'll get it. We're black. For example, you saying about black women being the most disrespected. As a black man, we're disrespected, but I get that you also got the woman card as well, so I get it. I'm not going to really argue with that. Whereas somebody who is watching this might be like, oh, here we go again. Black women, do you know what I'm saying? Because they don't get it. Whereas if you had maybe described it better, just to cover all the bases for those people who don't understand, it makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like with her, when she won the 90s baby, she was very like chilled out and like,
relaxed.
and them man are agreeing with her because they're black as well. Whereas the white gaze is like, what are you talking about?
But then the double bind with that is, why do I have to make it safe for people who don't walk my shoes?
I hear that still.
Yeah.
I heard.
And that's the caveat still. Like, and that's where I'm at that stage now where I don't smile in lifts anymore.
Yeah.
I don't care, bro.
Trying to make it comfortable for anyone.
If my hood's on, I'm not taking it off to make you feel comfortable. My hood's on because I'm cold. Do you know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you guys a question? Like, as men, like, do you guys feel safe when you go out in London? Like, how, or maybe I should ask, how safe do you feel?
Can't lie, man. You got some bad boys in this studio. I feel real safe. Real bad man.
You need to get that.
Real bad man.
You need to get that. I mean,
23 kid, 22 baby mother.
how much places do you reckon we've been together? Or me, you, whoever, Tazer, Like,
No, all right, let me be honest.
go on.
I feel safe in London in about 95% of places.
Okay.
The 5%, I shouldn't be there. And I know I shouldn't be there, so why am I there?
Okay.
Like, for example, a certain estate, a certain block, a certain time of night, I shouldn't be here.
But you're just talking about going out, though, no?
In general.
Okay.
In general.
In general, it's calm, man.
Yeah, I don't think like that. That's not where my mind is.
I feel like I only second guess where I am if I'm wearing certain things. I've got a watch or a chain on or something like that. Then it's like, okay, where am I?
Okay.
I think about where I'm going, where I'm going to stop. Whereas if I'm just wearing a tracksuit and trainers or jeans, brother, I'm comfy, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's one of like, I don't know, and that sounds mad, but it's like a black man superpower. One of them. That is just feeling safe in London, like, in general.
Okay.
The only people that I have an issue with are my kinfolk. So if I see you know what I'm saying? As if I see kinfolk and it's looking a bit hazy over there, I'm like, oh, them man are getting a bit close still. You man, what you saying?
What about you guys?
I don't really, he'll tell you, I don't really think about it. I go wherever the party is or the vibe or we end up. Do you know what I mean? We've been in a few places. Nothing really, I don't even think I've even been out with you and something's happened.
See, someone said it here. I'm not sorry to cut you. I'm not cutting you. Kay says, theoretically, I feel safe anyway because I don't have beef. But realistically, if I sense something is off, I'm definitely conscious of my surroundings. That sums it up perfectly.
Yeah.
Because growing up, I ain't got beef like that.
Right.
So my head's always been on a swivel because I fear, I could be the victim of anything.
Yeah.
So I just, whereas I know man them that have active beefs that you tell them you're going certain places, nah, man can't even go there, you know. I've got nowhere in London that I've ever said I can't go.
Okay.
Because of, if someone sees me, I'm toast.
Okay.
No. Where there's certain men that have that.
Yeah.
If they go here and they get seen, or certain men sitting in their cars like this, the windows here, and they're driving like this because if they pull up, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I can't live life like that.
That's crazy.
I don't know how man live like that.
Can't be looking
Yeah,
at my
no.
back.
The sense of paranoia that you, because I feel like as you get older, and was it cortisol levels and that, them man's cortisol level must be through the roof.
High.
Like high blood pressure, like
Yeah.
heart is in bits. Because living in that state of anxiety every day is not good for your body, bro.
Yeah, it's like that can make you sick.
Like anytime you
Yeah.
go out, you're like, and the one that I find the maddest is like, if man catch you, you're dead. It's not even like a little rushing. No. If we catch you, we're going to try to kill you. That is the one for me that it's like, brother, what kind of beef is this? If they catch you, we are going to try to end your life. Brother, I wouldn't even go out.
Nah, but you gotta live your life though. You can't just stay at home.
Brother, man, I'm not going out, man.
No.
Can you hear what he's saying? You said
I
you
hear
got
it. I know. You still gotta live your life. Though.
Yeah.
You can't just, like, do you wait for the storm to be over, or do you learn to live within the storm?
The storm's outside my house.
Oh, you gotta learn. To
What?
storm, bruv.
The storm's going on, man. So you, brother,
No, man.
stay in the bunker for a bit and get yourself right,
the
bro.
bunker, Jesus.
I hear it, man. You gotta live your life though. You can't be just scared.
No. The thing
I
is,
get what you're saying, though. But
no, but Rich, what you're saying makes sense. But like, the problem is a lot of the man that we're talking about sometimes they're not even like saying, "All right, I'm gonna go out here because it's worth it." Them man are going raves. Them man are going to places where like you could get caught out. Just it's not like you're gonna pick up your kid from school or you're going to Aldi or you're doing stuff. Day-to-day essentials. Some of the stuff you're doing, you don't need to do, bro. You don't, bro. Like, if if I've got beef with people in the community, I'm not going to a rave. I can't. I know there's girl there. I know the
hear it.
parties.
Don't go to a rave.
No, but man, them are though.
Stay in your house. And,
Oh, obviously, I'm exaggerating. I will still go out, but I'm just saying it's a bit mad still.
I hear it though.
That's really interesting.
But I feel safe anyway. I walk with God. I'm not bothered about any of
Amen.
that. So.
Amen. Amen.
Funny, you know when people say that stuff, it just gets on my nerves, bro.
What? I don't understand. Okay, what did I say wrong? Go on, tell me.
I'm not getting on to
Correct me, bro.
No, I'm not getting on to you because
Okay.
you're my brethren, innit? So, and I hope God will.
Say your piece, bro.
Yeah?
Say your piece.
But you know what? It gets on my nerves when people say that stuff, but they're moving mad.
But
Like, I'm not saying you are. I'm saying man them that move mad on road that are doing bare mad moves.
Yeah.
And then they're saying, anyway, God's got me. I walk with God. Brother, was God walking with you when you were robbing my man over there? When
You both know, even you, Brent, yourself, you both know I'm not.
Don't
doing
get Brent
nothing.
involved with this.
You both,
I'm speaking on Brent's behalf.
you both know I'm not doing nothing whatsoever.
No, that's why I said that it doesn't apply to you. I'm saying people in general, like when people do mad things and then they'll say, like, inshallah, and them to brother.
No, I hear
allow
that,
the
but I'm not.
inshallah, bro.
No, I hear that.
Allow it, bro.
No, I would equally say you shouldn't bring God into it because you're actively doing stuff. But I'm not there again. That's like a whole nother.
We're not
life.
talking about you. I'm
I know,
talking
but-
in general
Yeah,
in
I know,
terms of
but,
matter. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like people that move reckless, but then when it suits
days
them,
are
they're
gone.
saying, anyway, don't worry, God's got me. It's like, brother, behave yourself, bro. That's like me saying God's got me and I was running onto the M25. God's got me, though. One car can lick man down, bro.
I hear it, but still, the statement still stands. So
I hear it.
Yeah.
You're saying,
there's nothing crazy going on. So, I mean,
and God forbid nothing crazy.
yeah.
I mean,
He knows, man. They all know. They all know.
Marvin's he's so over it.
I know. They know enough. Do you know what I mean? It's cool, man. I ain't got to speak. Everyone else done the speaking for me. Do you know what I mean? It's cool.
All right.
Mm.
Okay.
This guy. Yeah, say what you're gonna say, man.
Brother, I didn't. I said I'm not
But I
talking
can
about.
see it, I
I
can
said I'm
see
not
it in your
talking about. I
face,
said I'm
though.
not talking about
I
you.
can see it in your face, though. You wanted. Do you know what I mean? That's cool, though. That's all right, man. I tried, man. I tried.
That is funny. Okay, that's good to know.
Does anyone in the room believe in God?
Absolutely.
Do you believe in religion or God? You know that some people like they won't go to church on a Sunday, but they'll say I believe in God, but I don't subscribe to man-made religions. What do they call it? Abrahamic religions.
Oh yeah, that's me.
I didn't know there was a name for that.
Yeah, someone mentioned that to me the other day in terms of Abraham, but I don't believe in religion. I believe in God.
And I'm taking you believe in a bit of both.
Yeah.
So where do you get your knowledge in regards to God? In terms of, like, for example, Nicky would go to church on a Sunday, get the message from the pastor or whatever. So she would hear about scriptures, about stories in the Bible, whatever. Where are you hearing your version of that gives you like...
I got it from most of my mum back in the day, and then obviously I'm with a couple of my brethren's mums that are really into the church as well. So
Yeah, but so that's how do you get fed spiritually then? That's what I'm trying to argue.
pray every day, every day before I go to bed in the morning. That's my relationship. Other than that, I'm not picking up the Bible. For me, there's too much flaws in religion all over the world. So how can I be expected to believe in something when my people have been alive a lot longer than religion's been alive? They were believing in something way before religion got here. So I believe in God. That's where it stops for me.
So you see, when you say like from your mum and stuff, is it like teachings, examples?
Yeah, my mum was my mum was super godly. So every day I was hearing like a new Bible scripture. Sometimes she'd just be off the dome or.
What's your favorite scripture?
I ain't got one. Oh, show me. No, that wasn't from the scripture. I was about to say something. That weren't from the scripture.
So unnecessary.
I was about to. I was about to say something. That weren't from the scripture, no. But I ain't got a favorite.
You're gonna say, "See no evil, hear no evil," son. But don't believe it. Don't believe it, brother. I know my brethren, man. I know when they're waffling, bro.
I ain't got a favorite
brother
scripture.
is waffling.
Onto him from the beginning.
I ain't got a favorite.
If your mum bangs bare scripture and says there'll be one that like you're like, mum always says this one, man.
No, but my mum said stuff that I still remember to this day. But I ain't got a favorite scripture.
You don't at all.
I don't.
Yeah.
Have you got a favorite scripture?
Yeah, I think it's the Psalms one about
Psalm 91.
walk through the what's the one again?
Valley of the shadow of
Yeah,
death.
I fear no evil because
Is that Psalm?
it's one of the Psalms
yeah.
though. That's one of the Psalms that like anytime you're shook or something mad's happening, you say that Psalm just to like comfort yourself or whatever. And obviously then there's the Our Father, but that's not really
It's more of a prayer, no?
Is a
yeah,
prayer.
that's what I'm saying. So
It's still in the scripture.
Have you got a favorite scripture?
Psalm 91. The most powerful prayer in the Bible.
Psalm 91.
He who dwelleth in the shelter of the Most High. That's how it starts. It's long. Yeah.
Okay.
But what's the belly of it? What's it talking about in terms of what does it
The
mean?
Lord will always protect you. Yeah. So he who dwelt in the shelter of the Most High, the Lord is my fortress. That's like the first ever like scripture I ever learned in Sunday school, like when I was young, and it's always stayed with me.
Yeah, certain one sticks with you. The other one sticks with me is love is patient, love is kind. But girls love that one still.
Why?
Because girls love and that and like.
How do you know?
Don't they?
I lie?
But that's so random. It's like, yeah, girls love that one.
Girls do. When you talk about online and in general, who speaks about love more, men or women?
Women.
That's it.
Evidence.
So that's it.
No, I'm just saying no, but that's it. Like,
No, listen.
how many times have you seen me, Tazer, anyone, Marks, anyone you know online with the camera and saying, nah, guys, you know there's a thing called love here?
Oh my God.
When have you ever heard it?
No, never. Rarely.
Unheard of.
But I know there's a girl that you know that spoke about love on her thing.
Of course, that.
So look, everything I've said is, and she's still.
But you led it directly to that scripture, saying that all women love that.
No,
scripture.
I'm just saying. Yeah, but I've heard.
Mostly women.
No, but I've heard about mostly women like regurgitating it and saying it, whether they use
through the scripture
on the socials normally.
Yeah, they've used it as an example. Basically.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
People are saying Psalm 91, Philippians 4:13. Let us know your favorite verses, man.
No, none of them.
Not the Holy Spirit being present.
Come on, so other people can look into these, and do you know what I'm saying?
I had the testimony the other day.
You had what?
A testimony the other day. So I've been going to church consistently. Like this church that I go to, I've been going to. I think this is my 3rd year going, and I've always loved it. It's just a nice, calm church.
What church is it?
It's called Deliverance House of Prayer. They say we should bring people to church.
Where is it?
Canning Town.
What part of Canning Town?
It's in Eastleigh School.
Eastleigh? That ring? Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. Canning Town. Whereabouts in Canning Town?
Like Star Lane.
Oh, near Eden and that.
Yeah, it's up the road from Eden.
Some man will be in Eden's Saturday night and then Sunday morning.
Yeah, I'll come straight for Eden next time. I'll stay in my car.
Okay, do you know what?
I'll stay in my car and then just go straight there. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I've had a funny relationship, like, I don't know, like, since leading up to Christmas. Like, I wake up on a Sunday and I just literally feel this pull. Like, I don't want to go to church, but I stay praying, like, everything I do with prayer. Like, I'm just trying to be more at peace. Hence why I'm really trying to just be more aligned with my prayers. So this was like Sunday just gone. So I woke up late. I'm on the phone to my sister. Like, I'm doing my hair, doing my makeup. And then when I look at the time, I went, well, I'm too late. Let me not go. Like, it's fine. Let me just look into the Zoom. So I told my sister, I'm going to call you back because I'm not going. So I'll just watch the Zoom. As soon as the Zoom came on, my pastor just said, and to you who just locked in on the Zoom, I know you want to come to church, you're settling for Zoom, but your presence is here. Listen, I just put on any tracksuit, got in my car, and I went. Like, it's not a long journey for me, and I went. So when I got there, like, my pastor's wife, like, she waved at me. Everyone was like really warm because I haven't really I went to the crossover service, but then I don't know why, like, I've just been feeling this pull. So at the end, like, they're packing the chairs away, and I just said it to my pastor's wife, like, you know, I was listening to Apostle on the Zoom, and this what happened. She was like, everybody stop, there's a testimony in the house. And I was like, oh God. I was like, I don't know, like, I'm shy. And then I said, I hate you. And then my pastor went to me, you were on my mind. I knew you wanted to be here today. And I trust my pastor as well. So, like, the reason why that's a testimony, because I've been feeling this pull. And I don't have no reason. I'll be waking up on time. Like, sometimes I'll just be chilling. I'm like, yeah, I'm just not going. And that hasn't been me the last couple of years. Okay. So when I went, I was just like, I've been asking God, like, to center me, just allow me to focus. Like, I don't want to get distracted. And yeah, and this happened.
See, the maddest thing about church is when you're sitting in the church and then the pastor just starts talking. You're like, this brother's talking about me, man. Like, you know, like, what they're thinking. But it's weird though, because church is one of them places that, like, when they tell you to stand up, it just feels a bit like, oh, allow me, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Overexposing.
They say, come to the front.
As soon as I walk in, you want me to sit at the front. Why though? I can't sit over there.
But my church is small, so maybe that's what, like, is it like there's a real family and community feel in my church, so that's why I'm comfortable there. Do you guys go to church?
I ain't been to church. I was just about to say, I ain't been to church in a long time.
Come to church on Sunday.
I was making a joke the other day. I was saying, oh, like, I might walk into church and burst into flames and all that. But obviously, that's
come on.
You'll definitely start smoking. Like, you won't burst into flames.
When's the last time
you won't burst into flames, but you'll definitely start smoking.
When's the last time you've been to church?
Fire alarms are going off in that bar.
When's the last time you've been to church? Honestly, don't start making up.
Last year.
When?
I don't even know. At some point last year.
Call me a lie, you know.
No, at some point last year, yeah.
When's the last time you've been to church?
But I watched the church on Zoom though.
Man just shook his head straight away.
One of my brethren
didn't finish.
One of my brethren normally sends me a church.
A Zoom thing.
The link to, they do like a live YouTube every Sunday.
Worship Tabernacle.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I'll find
Tabernacle?
Yeah, Worship Tabernacle.
I don't think it's there. Let me find out.
Or what?
Sorry?
Is that word made up?
No, Tabernacle, no.
No, I don't know. I'm just asking, isn't it?
This brother ain't been in church in so long, there's certain words you don't even know, bro.
Like, obviously, you go to church every week.
No, I'm trying to listen. I'm not the most model Christian. I always say this. I'm not the most model Christian, but I have so many examples in my life where God has been present. Like, even like having like prophetic dreams. I thought I was going nuts until I started seeing things in my dreams. And the first time I ever went to my church, actually, I remember the pastor called me. He was like, oh, you're new here. Let's pray for you. And he stopped in the middle of the prayer and he was like, you dream a lot, don't you? And I was like, I was like, how do you know that? Yeah. So like, I see things in my dreams all the time and they're always true. Like, it's never things about myself. It's like things like about people around me, like even people like I'm not too close to. So I might just say to them, listen, I don't know like if you're doing X, Y, and Z in your life, whatever, but you don't have to tell me your business. Listen, I just prayed over my dream. Good luck. I hope it happens. And it's happened for a few people. So that's why, like, when I think about those things, I'm like, listen, let me not be resistant to this and let me just,
Rich had that still.
I had what? I had what?
What?
I had what?
What? One sec.
This guy's an idiot.
Yeah, that's still.
What did I have?
The church is called Gateway Chapel.
Gateway Chapel.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's in South somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Because she's in and around the Dartford area, so
Okay.
it must be in and around that area still.
Okay.
Well, that brother's not cutting his hair, boy. United Drew, I heard.
Meaty.
Anyway, no, Richard had that where a girl told him that she saw something happening to her. But she was like French. She couldn't really speak English properly.
Oh.
I'm surprised you remember that.
Come on, man. I've got a good memory now. So she told him about that dream. Richard, obviously, because she can't speak English properly, and Richard's like, what are you talking about? He didn't really take heed of what she was saying, and what she said happened. Yeah.
You're ridiculous.
Next time you go to church, any danger, you can say a prayer for me. Just
But go yourself, man. Nicky, don't let him do this to you, man. Move, man.
No, do you know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say I don't even have to be in church. Like I said, like I'm not a model Christian. Like, listen, I stay messing up every day. We're still live in it.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna swear, but I held that really well. I stay messing up all the time, like, and I'm just trying to be better. That's it.
Ain't we all? We're all
yeah, like even on my way here, my sister pulled me up about something, and I was just like, oh man, okay, yeah, let me fix it. Let me make it better. Like, nobody's perfect, but then listen, when you're praying for certain things to happen, hey, like, you need those things to happen. And for me, I pray for peace more than anything else. Before a job or opportunity, like my future, I always pray for peace first.
Do you know what I heard? I heard something mad the other day where someone said that I prayed for peace and God gave me chaos so that I understand what peace means.
I heard that.
Yeah, I hear that, but allow me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you see me, when it comes to like God and all these things, it's like, I understand it, but it's like God is so wise and God is this all-seeing being, yeah, that it's like, I'm not you, innit? So I beg you, when I ask for peace, just give me...
I'm not
No, just give me peace. But obviously, God likes to give you lessons so that you know how to...
to maneuver.
To maneuver, and also how to operate in what you've asked for. So if I ask for peace and you just give me peace, I might not know you're giving it to me because it's just normal day to day. Where God's like, if you want peace, all right, I need to give you chaos so you know when I give you this peace, how to be thankful and operating. It makes sense to someone who can objectively look at the whole picture. But then to someone who doesn't, it just looks like I've asked for peace and my life's a shit show. Like, I don't know what's going on, God. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying what Nick said. Sometimes it's important to go to church. No, I'm not even getting on to you.
I don't mind. I don't.
Sometimes it's important to like go to, and remember, not all churches are, people don't realize there can be 10 churches and then only 1 or 2 of them's for you. The other 8 are not for you. People think that any church you go to is a fit. Like, no, bro. Like, there's certain churches I go to, I'm like, I don't like it here. There's certain churches I go to, I'm like, this is nice, man. This feels like the pastor's chatting, you're laughing, you're like, you're giggling. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're hearing, do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you go to the right church and you get the right message, it's a blessing for your whole life because things start making sense to you. And also sometimes God can kind of talk to you through the message. Because obviously if God talks to you in a dream and says, Rich, come on, man, behave. You're going to behave immediately because you've heard, you know, like for example, if God showed himself to the world, the whole world would behave. Because everyone knows he exists, whereas...
Free will though, isn't it?
Yeah, so God's like, I can't really do that because if I do that, you don't behave because you see me. I want you to see me because you want to see me. So I'm saying, when you go to that church and you hear the message, it's important still.
I think what you're also saying is that it's about obedience as well. So when it's shown to you, like, you see when you said the thing about chaos, sometimes it's like you're praying for something and the complete opposite is happening. Listen, I've been there, done that. Like, I feel like every missed opportunity, every heartbreak, every time I've cried, it's for something. Unfortunately, I can't lie, it was really crappy at the time. But then, like, it's for something. Like, even the church that I go to, it's not the biggest church. It's in like a classroom in a school. And I used to go to a really big church in a really nice building. But I feel so much more at home at this church because it was an ex-colleague that actually invited me, and her name is Melanie. My sister is called Melanie. And I remember the first time I met her, this lady was so warm, like, and I still have a good relationship with her. And it just so happened by coincidence, her mum lives across the road from me. Like, I've been living in my building at maybe 2 years at that point, and her mum literally lives in the house across the road from me. And whenever that lady sees me, because her mum's actually a prophetess, she can read through me like anything. Like one time she went to me, "You are just not happy," and I just burst out crying. And it's true, I was miserable, and I was really masking it.
That's mad. She could help you with the water though.
Yeah. I hate you. You're ridiculous. No. And then this church, like, is a small church. Like, I think on a busy Sunday, there's like 20 people, including the children, you know? And when I walked in, I was like, oh, this is a bit small, isn't it? And she told me, she was like, we don't even have a choir, but I even joined in with the prayer line, which I never used to do before, ever. And I feel so...
See, prayer line is when people ring up.
Yeah, so there's like a line, everyone joins like 4 days a week, and then we listen to teachings, we pray for people.
Like a Bible study kind of.
Yeah, like one time, like I even joined, obviously you don't know who's joining, and there's a person that my church prays for every week, so people in the church, I think they might go for a list, or whoever they just nominate. And I heard them say, oh, we're praying for Sister Nicole today. And I was like, eh? I was like, you lot didn't even know I was here. Like, and they were praying for me.
That's dope.
And I joined late. So I always knew that church always meant for me.
Rich, you need to join that church still.
Yeah.
What church are you going to join, big man?
Huh? I'll join one still. There was one I was going to in Excel, which was a nice church still.
I ain't been to church in so long, you know. That would be nice though.
You should come.
The only thing, sometimes I go to church, sometimes I see bare people, man. Sometimes I allow me, man. Let me just church, man. There's people like, oh, what?
So speaking of church, what do you guys think of is it Spat Nation, Pastor Toby and them man?
Who?
Brother, allow me, blood.
If you don't rebuke it with the blood of Jesus.
Allow me, bro.
Listen, if you don't.
I went in the live, blood.
No, I hear it. Fair enough.
Actually, Brent, you know, I can end the live, actually. We can just do the half hour just afterwards as well. Thank you very much. I think we're giving them enough. Shout out everyone on the live. Thank you for Nick and Rich coming through.
Anytime, man.
And yeah, appreciate you, man. But we'll be back next week again, 9 till 10 or 9 till 10:30ish. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Peace.